like the fact that she's so bold.
Yeah, she's
you know,
very, very resilient.
Yeah.
Like she doesn't give up.
Women need to, stand up for themselves and, speak out. No matter the threats, no matter the person,
The challenge,
yeah, should always stand up for herself
and not allow the other gender oppress us as women. Like, you should not feel oppressed by the other gender.
The person is like, I can never give power to a woman because when you give them power, they're always intoxicated.
Is it that, okay, I feel like the other gender feel like, oh, we are giving a privilege to be there.
Some men can be very pretentious.
Yeah, manipulators.
They'll act like, oh, don't worry, you can work, you can do whatever you want, you can own your business.
So when another woman takes over, they're like, why is she doing this? I think a man should be the best person to be in that position.
Exactly. Hey, season's greetings from Primarald TV. Oh, I'm so excited today because, it's the season of Christmas and everybody's just happy. Excitement is going out in the air already, and we are out here in the studio and we are excited. It's Girls Corner again. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to our channel, and make a comment in the comment section. And yeah, we go. Oh, that's right. My name is Cynthia Colaby, and today I have a wonderful lady, Miss Myra Pell. She will be my co-host from now in this Girls Corner. It's going to be hot. Miss Myra, please make a short introduction.
Okay, my name is Myra Owe, and I'm so excited to be here today for Girls Corner.
That's right. We are excited because we have something amazing for you today. Miss Myra, what do you think about this whole 2Baba Natasha issue? It's causing a lot of rave on the internet.
For real, I feel like Tufe should have not rushed into another marriage.
So soon.
He
didn't even waste time.
He doesn't have conscience like Annie. What happened to Annie? Like all of a sudden, he just left Annie. But anyways, he knows what's best for him. Maybe Natasha is the best option for him.
Well, like people would say, men, they always know what they want.
Yeah.
So maybe at that point, he wanted something different. But it's quite disappointing because he didn't even waste time.
Yeah, that's just the annoying
After the
thing.
divorce, I think they were still finalizing the divorce.
Yeah.
When he moved over to Natasha, and just a few days ago, we heard that there was quarrel. The lovers were fighting.
Like publicly,
not
privately. I think it happened at an airport.
Yeah.
At first, it happened there. Also, when it was on live with, is it Daddy Freeze?
Daddy Freeze.
Yeah, it also happened there. So it just feels like the marriage is toxic.
Yeah.
That's what they're actually making us
and
public see.
People would always talk. So now people are saying, oh, you left Annie for Natasha, and in less than how many months you guys are already having issues. So you see, they'll say the road is always greener. How do they put that English? The road is always greener outside or something like that. So you feel like, okay, what I have is not enough. Maybe I should go out and look for more,
a greener pasture.
And you see, it's just quite sad because they had something beautiful going on, and I just wish that they could have stuck together.
Yeah,
it would have been nice. So it's quite unfortunate. Anyways, the other Natasha issue is raving the internet.
The Senate.
Yes.
The Senator.
Yes.
Though she and Akpabio for a while, we've just been hearing trends about them, but I believe she's a strong woman, and let's see how it goes if she's going to defeat the sitting Senate president of the country.
And I heard that she was she is the most searched Nigerian female.
Yeah, on Google. Yeah. She was actually appreciating Nigerians. Like she said, oh, Nigeria, you made me go this far. Thank you very much for making me be the most searched person on Google. Yeah.
Wow.
So it was like an appreciation message to we Nigerians.
That's something. Because how it all started was like play. It just started, and all of a sudden, we started hearing about her, and she will not back down.
Yeah.
She always, stood her ground. I like the fact that she's so bold.
Yeah. She's very, very resilient. Like, she doesn't give up.
No matter the threats, no matter the person,
the challenge.
Yeah, she would always stand up for herself. And that's one thing women really need to learn.
Yeah.
Women need to, stand up for themselves and, speak out.
And not allow the other gender oppress us as women. Like, you should not feel oppressed by the other gender.
That's right. For so many years, women have been marginalized by men. And even till now, it's still the same thing. Some men still feel like women should be secondary to them.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, we're all human beings. And yeah, we all have capacity to do stuff equally. So everybody should be given that equal right to do stuff, to exercise power, and, to
Yeah.
live.
And again, there's something I noticed about women in politics. For instance, if a woman is leading a position today and she wants to hand over, she gives it over to another
But
woman.
would you blame them?
You will start hearing, why are you doing this? Please do an handover to a male. Like, is it that women don't deserve, like, is it
Mm.
that, okay, I feel like the other gender feel like, oh, we are given a privilege to be there.
Mm.
So when another woman takes over, they're like, why is she doing this? I think a man should be the best person to be in that position.
Exactly, but they forget that when it gets to their turn, they always give it to
Another
another
man.
man.
So what is the difference?
Do you understand? Like, I know this thing you just said, it reminds me of something I saw on Twitter, and the person was like, I can never give. Yes, the person was like, I can never give power to a woman,
Man,
because when you give them power, they're always intoxicated. They're always, power
that's
hungry.
a lie. That's a big fat
They
lie.
always want to oppress, and I'm like,
No, no, no.
really? This is coming from a place of hate.
Hate.
Because how can you say women, they are intoxicated by power?
How?
Yes, it may seem like they are, maybe because they want to do stuff and make their names, to make their names to last or something. They want to leave a lasting legacy.
Yeah.
So they have to be very strong, they have to be very resilient, and fight against all odds. So probably that's why the person is saying that women are always intoxicated. But to be honest, women have been marginalized for so long, and now in this century, we are just beginning to gain the upper hand, and things are beginning to be smooth and work for our favor. And
It's a good one. I'm actually impressed. Like Natasha, the one in politics, I'm really, really impressed by the way she's
to be
going.
to be
Like she's really going far.
to be honest, she really
She's really going far.
she tried to
Yeah.
stand against all odds, because ordinarily many women would have chickened out.
Yeah.
They would have just
Allow the matter to just go, like
exactly,
guide the
because
matter.
they do not want to be
Any
bullied.
issue. Yeah.
But even despite the bullying and the threats, she still stood her ground.
Around.
And it says a lot about her character. She's a strong
Yeah.
woman.
A woman every young girl should look up to.
Yeah.
Yeah. She's actually a motivation to every young girl out there.
Okay, so I'm talking about strong women. Some people have taken this movement, feminism, to another level.
Yeah.
And to be honest, some women, they are misandrists. Yes,
True.
they are misandrists.
True.
In the sense that they hate men.
Yeah.
But there's a very thin line between feminism and misandry. Now, feminism, it didn't come, as a movement for women to hate men. It came as an avenue for women to be given equal rights
With men.
with men in the society. Yes, we understand that in the context of marriage, the man
Is higher.
yes, is the leader, because in an
Yeah.
institution there would always be a leader. Because of the marriage institution now, some misogynists, they feel like, oh, women should always be lesser. Even when it comes to organizations in the
Politics,
society,
power.
they feel like women should always be. But that's not how it is. That's not how it should be. Women should always have equal rights, to express their civic rights in the society.
True.
So some women now, they are taking this thing too far. I've seen posts, women talking about how they don't want to get married, how they don't want to do this, how they don't want to do that, how they will not, submit to any man. But the truth is, feminism didn't come for women to hate men. It's actually a platform that came for women to exercise their civic rights, to live equally as their male counterparts in society. And now some people are taking it too seriously,
Personal.
like they are going way overboard. And you just wonder, it's just rubbishing the name of feminism and the struggles of the women that have fought for this movement to stand.
Okay. Actually picked a line from what you said. You said most women don't want to get married, right? Okay,
Some women
don't want to get married. I feel like those set of women are avoiding marriage because they feel like, oh, if I get married, my ambition, my dreams to go high is going to quench. There are some men you get married to, like your entire life is going to be on hold.
True.
So I feel like they're just scared. They just want to be at the top, and they don't marriage to be a distraction to their whole, personality.
That's why it's very important who you marry.
Yeah, very, very
There are
important.
some men that are
Yeah.
actually very supportive of their wives.
Yeah.
They want their wives to go as high as she can.
Yeah.
They want their wives to achieve all of her goals, all of her dreams. They are so proud to push her forward.
Yeah.
But then again, there are some men that are so intimidated by the growth and the success of their wives. So they would want the wife to
be
always,
below
yes.
them.
And also, let's see this from another angle. In nature now, men, they are made to be the providers
Yeah.
in the family settings. Yes. So when maybe they cannot, provide as much as their wife is providing, they tend to be like this problem with their ego.
Yeah.
So they tend to act out. And if the woman cannot manage that situation very well, you now hear stuff like, oh, she's disrespecting me because she's earning more than me.
Yeah, at that point, many of them feel insulted. Any little statements, they're
Any
going
little
to take it
statement.
so far. Oh,
You
you're
don't-
insulting me.
Yes, you don't even need to do
because
much.
you have money now.
Any little gesture, they'll be like, oh, really? Because you're earning
Is
more
this
than
the
me?
real you? You're showing your character now because I don't have money.
Exactly.
It shouldn't be like that.
So it's always so complicated. That's why who you marry is very important.
Very important.
You need to marry somebody that has the same values as you. I'm speaking to all the ladies out there because one way or another we will be married and settle down. Even if you don't want to be married, I'm speaking to those ones that want to be married anyway. Yeah, at some point you need to marry. You need to actually marry somebody that has the same values as you, somebody that
Has
values,
children.
yeah, somebody that values you as a person, and someone that genuinely wants you to grow. Because you cannot, okay, for example, your father, as a young lady now, your father sent you to school, you studied medicine, and you came out flying colors. You did very well in school, and then you're working, you're earning, seven figures, and then suddenly you get married to somebody who is an enemy of progress. And then he asks you to quit your job, stay at home. Yeah, staying at home is not even it's not a child's play. Staying at
It's
home is
not.
another job entirely. Now for that woman, it'll be like her happiness in life has been cut short because of one man. So it is always good to discuss these things before marriage. Before you settle down with any man, you need to understand the kind of person he is. Is his ego very fragile? Because some men don't mind.
But do you know that there are some men that are deceivers and liars and cheaters and pretenders? There are some men, they're going to promise you heaven and earth. Okay, don't worry, you're going to continue whatever you want to do in life. Then when you get into the marriage, you're going to see an entirely
totally
different attitude.
This is girls' corner. So if you wonder why we're
Entirely
talking
different
we're talking for the
attitude.
women, this is girls' corner. What women want. This is the avenue for us to talk about, things from the female perspective. So that's right. Like as you said, some men can be very pretentious.
Yeah, manipulators.
They'll act like, oh, don't worry, you can work, you can do whatever you want, you can own your business. But then once you're married, you just start seeing something else, and you wonder, is this the person that I married? So to be honest, you can't really know a person. It's just God will help
People
us.
change.
God will help us. So feminism, it's not about hating men. This is a message that we need to talk about over and over again, because now when people see um when men now see women talking about feminism, they'll be like, oh, these men haters, they've come again. Or when a strong and independent, this is something that actually troubles me. When a strong and independent lady gets married, they'll be like, oh, is this not the lady that these other ladies are looking after, looking up to? This feminist now, she don't go marry. And now what are you guys going to do? When I see stuff like that, it really pains me, because being strong, being independent, I'm financially stable as a woman, it doesn't mean that I don't want to get married.
But in everything about feminism, you should always remember Chiamanda. She's she's married, she's also a feminist. Because I want to talk about Ngozi Ueala. She's financially stable, she's a woman in power, politics. You talk about everything good. These are women girls should look up to.
Yeah.
So feminism is not really a bad thing. You know,
It's
talking
not
from a
actually.
view of Chiamanda, she's actually a good lady. Every girl should look up to.
I mean,
Yeah.
quite intelligent,
Yeah.
very versatile, and very
Innovative.
outspoken and innovative.
Yeah.
And you know, I think when she got married, people were like, "Oh, this feminist has married." Oh, see people that the young girls are looking after, and I'm like, "What do you even think feminism is?" You know, some guys just hate the idea of feminism, and you wouldn't blame them. Sometimes you wouldn't blame them because some ladies have taken it. You know, they've taken it way overboard.
Yeah.
They've gone overboard with feminism and they start talking down on men. They start
Being
trashing men.
rude. Talk
Yes.
down on marriage.
Yeah. That's not what feminism is. So I'm here to tell you that feminism is a beautiful movement that has given women, the platform to, express themselves in the society. So it's not always about hating men. No, feminism is not all about that. Feminism is not about hating men at all. It's actually about, elevating the rights of women, because at the end of the day, male and female, God created equally.
Yeah.
Equally. So if you are against feminism because of what you've seen other ladies do, I don't blame you, but you still need to understand that feminism, it's not about misandry, being hateful towards men. And to you who is taking feminism to the extreme, hey, that's not supposed to be so. That's not why feminism, it's around. That's not why feminism is. Feminism is actually for women's rights, And do you have any other thing to say? Here we go. I have a gist.
Okay.
Our girl Regina Daniels spotted with Alan. What's
Alex Oyama, the
Alan Uyama,
yeah, the CEO of Epis.
and it got people talking. People are like, really? What is going on?
She going over to
It's just an innocent video. Me too. I don't know what's going on. Oh. It's just an innocent video, but we are wondering what is going on. Has she moved on so quickly?
Actually, before now, Regina has always moved on. Like before this video popped up, she has moved on a long time ago. The only thing people are talking about is it that she has gone over to another elderly man like so soon. So that's just
we would never know until it comes out pop and plain.
She hasn't said anything. We are just guessing. People are just guessing rather.
That's right. Thank you so much for watching today's episode of Girls Corner. We talked about feminism and the true meaning of feminism. And it was a very interesting show with Maya Rappel. Wonderful co-host.
Thank you.
We hope to see you again next time. Do like this video, subscribe to our channel, and drop your comments in the comment section below. We will see you again next Saturday. Thank you so much for watching. Bye-bye. And yeah, by the way, season's greetings.
Season's greetings.
That's right.
Yeah.